Alrighty, before I get started, I'll put my trusted microphone on, even though there's no music in here, surprise, surprise. I came in here because in that room in there where I normally go, it's actually lucky I didn't go in there. The roof didn't shut in time and it's pelting it down outside and it's completely wet in there. So lucky I didn't get set up in there, and lucky this room was available. Hey there, Meh. Hey there, Chris. So everyone, hi and welcome back. I'm just trying to see, no, that one doesn't work. Let's try this one. Can you guys hear me okay? Because these are flashing on and off, on and off. See, it's going red, green, red, green, red, green. They're not working. Can everybody hear me okay anyway? Oh, the butterfly t-shirt. This is another one of my t-shirts from Shein. No advertising for Shein, but yeah, I peruse through their specials every day. And now and again a bargain comes along, and if I see a t-shirt for between $6 and $8 Australian dollars, I buy it. But yeah, Queen Goddess. Oh, is that you, Nina? That's your new name. Remind me in WhatsApp, put a message in WhatsApp that's your thing. Oh, I've got to moderate. I don't know how to moderate you from here. Let me see if I press there. Add as moderator. There we go. Managing moderator. There we go. Okay, I forgot that you changed the name. I was going through things the other day. Hello, Koala. Meh. Okay, so guys, again, I've had one of these horrible nights. The other day, I put on normal shoes on both my feet. We came here for the nighttime snooker. I had 2 recordings to do, and I was in agony. My right foot's quite okay, coping quite well in a normal shoe, but the left foot is just not there. I ended up not sleeping because of agonizing pain, not just in the broke area, but because the foot was swollen and because walking on these hard things, it created, the arch of the foot was aching, the heel was aching, and so anyway, it wasn't good. That was Monday night. All of Tuesday, we came back here on the Tuesday and I just was in pain. I had a headache, I hadn't slept, my feet were hurting, and so I couldn't go live. And the place I wanted to read in there was very, very stifling hot and humid. And in here where I am right now, I couldn't come in here. There was music in here and people were doing trivia or something. So anyway, yesterday I rested up, I stayed at home, the feet stayed up, and I finally could see the bones in the top of my feet again, and I got up this morning and I thought, I am not putting a normal shoe on that foot, and so here I am. Luckily I didn't set up, I don't know if you guys can see that in there, but that is saturated in there. And I'm really lucky I didn't get set up in there. I would have been saturated, my cards would have been ruined. So what I'm doing, guys, is I'm only going to do about 4 readings. I did have a reading that I promised I was doing for Nina. What we've got some trolls already, like second day back online, and we're getting trolls. Who is that person? I can't read properly at the moment because of these glasses. That is Eliani Dolcek. Eliani Dolcek, a shout out to you. Hello. Hello from Australia. I don't know where you're from. I'm so pretty. Oh my God, I feel so ugly. I feel so tired, ugly, and worn out at the moment. What I wanted to tell you is I have not been to a hairdresser. As you can see, my hair's like a lion's mane. I haven't been to a hairdresser for a haircut in over a year. And I used to just get the scissors out and try and chop bits and pieces. And then I found this video where you brush your hair up, like you part the front bit here to the ears and you put it in like a ponytail here on the front of your head like that. And then the back of the hair, you brush it up so it's up on top of your head here. And then you get the front ponytail here, you pull it forward and flatten it out, and you cut off about this much hair straight across. Then you turn it around with your fingers like this and you get the scissors and you cut into it, you chip into it, right? Then you just pin that to one side and then you get the big ponytail on top of your head and you do the same thing. You brush it out flat and you pull it forward and you cut off the same amount. And what happens is it creates this layered thing. So I've got pieces that are here, and then pieces that are here, and then pieces that are here, and then pieces that are down. And it creates this, some of them call it a butterfly effect or whatever, costs you nothing. And you can even use a pair of paper scissors that are nice and sharp to do it. You don't have to have hairdresser scissors, you don't have to go and pay. For me to go and have a hair trimmed with layers would cost me anywhere between $70, $80. So yeah, I've taken, and then I was trying to work out how to cut this into a bang, you know, like I want it in a wispy bang. I haven't attacked this yet, but I would like to get this into a bang hanging here at the front of my face. So that's my next adventure. Anyway, what's going on here? I'm a pretty Betty. Oh, okay, thank you everyone, thank you. Don't worry, I'll pay you the money later for telling me that. When did I wash it? Last night there was a mosquito in our bedroom. We've got a swimming pool out the back, we've had some rain, there's some buckets and things outside, and obviously with me having foot problems and not going out checking everything, mosquitoes have decided to take home somewhere outside. And I noticed my husband had a bite on him yesterday in the morning, and he didn't know what it was. He said it was itchy, and then when we were in bed last night and trying to go to sleep, around my ear, and I was like, ah. But at some point when I was trying to go to sleep, it must have bit me on my head, and I started to scratch in here, and I went, oh no, I've got bitten on my head. I didn't think they could bite because of the hair, you know. But yeah, I washed it. When I wash my hair, I comb it with a wide tooth comb, and then I put a special, you know, the hair towel wrap thing, and I just leave it for like hours. And then eventually I take it out and then I just let it dry. All of this down here, all of this ripply, like when it's first washed and I take it out the towel, it looks like I've got curly hair. Like my hair's naturally got this weird curl to it. But this bit here was curled up off my face this morning and it's just gone. Anyway, let's get on with it. Caller, can you make a paid reading? Please remind me how much. Okay, just for everybody that doesn't know or new here, the readings, if you're using PayPal, which is preferred, are $12 US, not Australian dollars, US dollars. So whatever currency you're using, please make sure you convert it to $12 US. And the mini readings are $7 US. That's PayPal. If, however, you want to use that super chat feature, which I forgot to turn off, the super chat feature charges 30%, and I haven't been paid by the super chat money that I've received since, I don't know when I last got paid for super chat money. It was last year. last year sometime. So any payments that came in November, December, January through the super chat, it would have to be, the last payment would have to be probably August or something last year. So I have to wait months to get the money, and they take 30% of the money. So let's think about that. If you paid me $100, I'm going to get $70. So yeah, I don't like the super chat feature. It's convenient for people who haven't got PayPal or don't want to use PayPal for whatever reason. So anyway, what have we got going on here? Yeah, so it's a $7 US reading and a $12 US for a detailed reading. The readings, I set my watch for 4 minutes or 8 minutes. I always go overtime. Anyone that's had a reading knows that I go overtime. I set it for that just to give me a base to know that it's time to wrap the reading up. And it's one question for the 2 readings with detail around that question. At the end of the $7 reading, you will get an energy reading around a question you have in your mind. So let's say your main question is about you and your boyfriend. We'll look at that for the 5-minute reading or the 10-minute reading. And then at the end of it, you might have a different question about, will I get that job I applied for? What's the energy around that job? And then we'll do a quick thing where I pick out 3 cards. So Nina, think about a question in your mind right now. Don't tell me what it is. This is for Nina. What's the energy around what Nina's thinking? So at the end of the reading, if you've paid $12, you'll get 2 of these, top and bottom. If you paid for the mini reading, you'll get 1 question at the end. Okay, so this is 1 question for Nina. You have the person who wants to be by your side and be romantic, very positive energy. You have a commitment going on here, but you need to beware of the two-faced thing going on here. So this is very nice energy. You're very wrapped up in this energy, but just be very careful. There's something around the corner here. There's something not being shown to you at this point. If you wanted a yes or no, it's a maybe yes, but it looks like it's a yes for now, but the situation could change dramatically in the near future. Anyway, that was for Nina, and that's what happens. Queen Goddess, I'm only doing, who was it asking? Kay. Kay, I'm only doing I stopped doing free readings long ago. If you wanted a reading like that with a little bit more detail, if you paid the $2 on the super chat, $2 US on the super chat, I will do tarot cards. And let's say, am I going to get that job? Am I going to get that job? And then I'll put 3 cards down, and then I will tell you like whether it's a yes or a no, positive energy, negative energy, and then just quickly what the 3 cards are. What you can do with that, what people can do with that if you're having one of those $2 things, there's a site online called Psychic Revelation, and Psychic Revelation has every single tarot card in the deck, and it has the upright meaning, the reverse meaning, and then when you go to Psychic Revelation, and this is not an advertisement for them, they don't pay me anything, they don't even know that I promote them on here. What you can do is, let's say you were looking at, like I said, getting a job, and the Lovers came out for you in that sequence. You then go there and you look at work related to this card, and it will tell you what this card means in a very detailed, condensed version, but very detailed version of this card. It has health-related issues, it has spiritual meanings, it has a general meaning, it has what the card itself might mean, as in who does this represent, what star sign is it, but it's a really good site. I don't like reading for myself. If I'm going to read for myself and I've got something I really need to know, I've got a couple of people that I might reach out to and ask questions, Nina being one of them. She's not a reader, really a reader, but she does have cards, and I ask her to pull them, and then I'll go to Psychic Revelation to get my answers for myself. But yeah, that's something people could look at if you just want to do a $2 reading. All right, so who has donated at the moment? Caller and Meh. Okay, so Meh, you donated for a detailed reading today. Okay, I'm just going to go out of this, so I'm going to freeze for a minute while I go and check PayPal, okay? Detailed readings there. Meh is first. So Meh, can we please have your question? And then caller, can you give your question to Queen Goddess and she will put it on the screen when it's your turn. We're just going to put a freeze on the readings till I get these two done. I'm only going to stay on for maybe about an hour. The man's going to be coming in and out of here. He's getting the speaker system all set up out there for something that they're doing tonight. Thank God they're not doing it in here. So hopefully once he takes that part out, he's finished in here for now. But he may be going into this room behind me. He knows what I'm doing in here. He's got no problem with it. You want a reading focusing on your job. Okay, now you do hair coloring and things like that. What do you think of my haircut that I did for myself? It's not looking too great today, but yeah, I think I did a pretty good job, you know, getting all these layers and things into it. Okay, so Meh, I'm just going to find a pen and paper. We'll just see what I've got in here. I took everything out because I haven't been online for a while. Have I got a piece of paper or not? It should be fine. What about in here? What have I got in here? No. Okay. That's okay. I put a pen and paper in. Oh, did everyone see the evil eye bag that wards things off? All right, so we're looking at your job. Yeah, so you work in hair coloring and cutting and all of that sort of thing. Okay, let's see where things are going for you. Thank you for the donation today. Up next will be Koala after this. Koala. I think it's koala. Not like the koala, not to be mistaken with koala bear. Yeah, so just a pause on reading. So if you are waiting, just go and have a cup of coffee, go and have a cigarette, whatever it is you need to do. Come back and check in the next 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, this is for, I'm going to say your name in my head, Meh. On her job. Is wanting a reading. Spirit energies, what does need to know about her job? I can't believe we had trolls in here early on, you know, like I just get online and off they go with their crap. And remind me, Chris, in WhatsApp to tell you about, I haven't responded because I was doing some things yesterday about what you said that you were told. I think you said from your auntie or somebody. What I was doing before that happened with that person in regards to you. So just say, what was it you were doing in regards to me, in regards to the thing your auntie or whoever it was told you about the near future and you. All right. Because I nearly fell over when I read it. I thought, oh my God, it's like there is this strong connection. All right, Meh, you're not having a real good time with your job, are you? You've got this structured card. So you've got this card where you have this plan, you have it all set out here in your mind, that this is what you want to be doing, this is where you need to go, but then you don't put it into action, or the people you work with don't get what you're wanting. It's like there's this, you step out of your house, you go to your job, and you've got this whole thing that today's going to be really good, and that's a good thing to do. Like you work in colouring hair. Well, I haven't coloured mine, as you can see, for a long time. I've been thinking about it. Yeah, this is what you've got. You've got this 4 of diamonds to start the reading. This is really good. This is your plan, your goal, what you want to achieve, what you want to learn. And you're forever learning at the moment. You're still learning new things, new ways. You need to keep that door open about learning something new. You then have this. This card tells me where you're not speaking up. You're not telling people what it is you want, or if something doesn't feel right, or getting some answers. And this here is like, I don't know if I'm committed to this anymore. I don't know if I want to do this anymore. So you start off good, and then you flip around. You have got a good group of people where this is where you need to be, but then you feel this pressure of, this is where I know I need to be, but I don't know if this is the right place. So I feel this very up and down energy going on for you over the next couple of months, really. There is some new change and opportunity on the horizon. This would be owned by a man. So you did say you work in colour. Predominantly, I think you'd be working with females. Nothing against males out there that like getting their hair done, but every hairdresser I've ever been to, every shop I've walked past, you'd be lucky to see one man in a hairdressing studio, and especially getting their hair coloured. Yeah, so this is a male energy, it's a supportive energy. There is a new journey coming up, but you just can't see it. It's not where you think it is. So if you've been trying to get a job that's just down the road, or it's a quick bus trip or a train trip or a drive, whether you're driving a car, catching a train, bus, you might need to be looking somewhere else. You might even be thinking about moving to a new town, and there's going to be a whole new energy there. Your challenges within your work at the moment are quite a bit. They're quite heavy. We've got this, I don't know what to do. This is, I know what to do. I've learnt my lessons. I've been to school. This is, I wasn't taught this. This is not going right. This is not how I do it. Again, we've got a black 5 of you either not wanting to work in this job or not speaking up about what it is that's going wrong for you, okay? Hey, Alyssa, welcome back. You can make a donation when I get on to the next one, just see how we're going. You also have this stress and struggle. Now, I do feel that this can indicate that you feel that people gossip behind your back, or I remember you said to me before that you noticed that a lot of people are a lot more far forward in the learning and everything than you were. You felt like you were trying to catch up, and things take a bit longer for you to grasp it and get it, master it. You know what I'm thinking though? I'm thinking that you're too hard on yourself, and I'm thinking that it's like me. Everybody's probably seen the cakes that I put on YouTube from time to time, the little mini videos of these cakes that I make. People have asked me where I buy the cakes from. I make them. But when I make them, I can tell you everything that's wrong with that cake. But the people that see them think they're amazing. And I think this is where you're at. I think that when you do somebody's hair, let's put it this way. People are very, very funny with a hairdresser. And when people get their colour done by somebody, Joe Blow's been doing the hair for the last 5 years, and Joe Blow moves away, and then you come in. They're used to exactly how he made it look, exactly how it felt, and you've got a different style, and it might not look quite to what they were expecting, right? But it still looks good. I've gone through this process myself. I had a young woman who cut my hair amazing, but the colour she put in my hair, I came out looking like a grey field mouse. But she was young, and everybody would put blonde and put grey on it. And I didn't want that. And it washed out, and then it looked the colour that I wanted, right? So I feel that you're wanting big dollars for things, but it's just sort of like where you're clouded with everything. And you feel like changes happen that you didn't see coming, that you didn't plan for. you know. Moving forward's really good. You've got a new contract on the horizon. Double aces is telling me that there will be a change coming up. You're at first not really thinking, I don't know if I can commit to that. But then again, you've got this new journey in starting. You've got triple fours in your reading. So I think April's going to be very prominent in your career. It's going to be a change around. So something's coming up. If you are looking for a job elsewhere, I suggest that you look for something that's got number 4 in the name of the place, or it's on the 4th of April, or the job starts in April, something to do with 4, or triple 4, or 8, or 12. Okay, so write those numbers down, 4, 8, or 12, April, and some sort of job, something, maybe it's called Studio 4 or something like that, okay, or Studio 444 or Lucky 4. Anyway, finally on the reading, you will be doing some new journey. You got double jacks. Double jacks normally means a new job application, a successful application. There is someone that you feel doesn't quite like you, but I wouldn't worry about that. And then you've got finally committing to something and knowing that you're appreciated where you are. Okay, so let's do 3 tarots and then we'll get you to focus on the question. The buzzer has gone. It's 1 year anniversary, maybe promotion, maybe branching out, maybe there's an opportunity coming in. Very good, very good. Okay, let's just see. And her job, what else does she need to know? Okay, they were flipping over, so we'll put 5 cards, we'll put 1 down the bottom. Okay, balance coming back in with justice. You do have this stuff that you're doing to yourself with the 8 of Swords. So if you want to write these down, you have justice, 8 of Swords, followed by this money card, the 6 of Pentacles. So this is like giving a lot, not feeling much return. It can be like feeling like you're not getting enough money. The 8 of Swords is basically you having nightmares about everything, and that balance card is sitting there. The other cards, the other messages you got is the King of Wands. There's definitely a male energy about a new job, a new beginning or something like that. Working hard on yourself. You do have an ending coming up with the Death card sitting here, followed by the Lovers in the near future. The Lovers, when we look at work, to me, it's like something that really is something that suits you. All right, as I said and explained to everyone, please think about 2 different situations. Alyssa, if you're going to make a payment, make it now. Caller, you're up next. Anyway, Alyssa, Meh, think about 2 situations. I'll tell you the energy and give you a sort of a yes or a no. Wow, I don't know what you thought for your first situation, but you have the money card, which is money and success and value. You have a new beginning coming up with the storks here, but you do have this stubborn card on the end. If you wanted a yes or no, you got yes, yes, and maybe if you can change something here. This energy here can be where you feel like something's dragging you back, keeping you back. Let's say you want to go and work in a different state. But your mum, your dad, your sister, your brother, or somebody's like, oh, you can't go there by yourself, or you need us, or what about this, or what? There's something pulling you back, something holding you back from a new start. Once you can cut the tie with that, you've got a new start in front of you. And if you wanted yes or no, like I said, it's a maybe yes. There's something coming up. It looks like it's a yes, but there's something you have to sort out. Your second situation you're thinking about, beware of someone sly. You've got the sly snake here. This is somebody trying to worm in and find out what's going on. There is somebody here, very, very sexual energy, fertility energy, feeling really loved and adored and just, you know, eating your favorite chocolate or watching your favorite movie, and that's that nice energy. This is yes energy. This is a definite no energy. And then we have being lucky. To me, this looks like someone trying to worm in and then you have a lucky escape. If you wanted yes or no, it starts off with a definite no and it turns around. Something changes. Good energy here. So out of 6 cards, you got 4 out of 6 that were very positive energy, 1 that was a 50-50 energy, and 1 that was a negative energy. So really well done. Good cards. Okay, so up next we have Koala. Oh, you were driving. All right. Okay, a payment has come in from Alyssa. Okay, caller. What's that say there? Hang on, I've just got to turn that up and have a look. Oh, yeah, an online love affair. Ooh, they can be dodgy, caller. But anyway, let's see. You just never know who that person is when they turn the camera off, you know, or they get off the phone or whatever. If you're talking for 1 or 2 hours online, what are they doing for the other 22 hours, you know? And when they're at work, what are they like at work? And when they get home, who's at home? Who's next door? Where do they go get their shopping? Yeah, can be dodgy, caller. But let's have a look. Maybe not. Maybe H is the man for you. Do you know his star sign at all, caller? Caller's asking, she wants a love reading. This is a detailed reading. Up next will be Alyssa. I haven't checked what Alyssa paid yet to see what she's having, but Pause is back on the readings again. You're a Leo and he's a Scorpio. Ooh, that's a pretty volatile match. All right, we got the stinger and the fire. Caller wants to know, H has been going through something and seems to be distant at the moment. What's the outcome? Where's this relationship, this connection between H, the Scorpio, and caller? Okay, let's see. The first card out is the communicating, the love match, the talking backwards and forwards, feeling like you really match each other, learning things about each other, making some kind of firm decision in your own mind about what this is. There he is, represented by the King of Swords here. As King of Spades would tell me that he's very secretive, very strong-willed, and he's all about rules and regulations as well. So I don't know if he works in the military, the police, or a lawyer, or some kind of government job. But yeah, it looks like he has things going on in his head. He does have a card that represents something to do with some kind of surgery. It's minor, and it's something to do with the pelvic area or the sexual organs or the bowel, and it can be from the esophagus and down. There is something there, and it's not showing me disease, it's showing me either some kind of injury or pain. Now, if this is not him, at the moment he may be dealing with his father or his mother or somebody who's going through some kind of surgery and problem. The other thing I'm seeing there with him is a baby girl around him. So I don't know who the baby girl energy is. This can be a baby sister. It can be that in his past relationship he has a child, a daughter. But there's something to do with a pregnancy, a baby girl, and cesarean birth sitting around him for some reason. People are starting to come in now. They're quite early. Normally they don't come in for lunch at this time. They don't normally start showing up till about another 20 minutes. So I doubt that anybody's going to come in here. But the people that normally sit in there for their lunch may want to come in here. So hopefully not. Hopefully they look in here and see that I'm in here. All right, the challenges and the problems you have is there's no real commitment here between the two of you. The black 2, you want a red 2. A red 2 is you commit to him, he commits to you. When I see a black 2, it's not a spade, so it's not over. But a black 2 is just simply telling me that there's no real solid commitment between the two of you. It's just somebody that you're talking to online. There is all of these plans, but nothing really happening. So this would be going out together, celebrating, meeting up, having some dinner together, talking about all these plans of what you're going to do, but there's nothing really there. We got opposite cards here. Or they come to a standstill. If he said, oh, I'm going to come and meet you in July this year, I'm definitely coming, I'm going to be working there or whatever, it just doesn't happen at the moment. And we also have this card that can represent a baby boy here. So I don't know if he has children or connections. What is it? He did have an injury, but also taken care of his mother who is sick. Okay, so that's what that's all about. This here can be a want to have a baby in the future. It's not an actual pregnancy, or it would more likely be a child. We got a 4 up there as well, and we got a 3 down here. There's a lot in his reading to do with a pregnancy, a baby girl, a baby boy, a family. Moving forward about the two of you, we do have it strengthening. We do have this structure starting to form between you. You have had the soulmate card come out. The Jack of Hearts is a soulmate connection where it deepens, it gets bigger. We then have the King of Hearts as well. These two sitting together normally mean father and child. So I haven't seen whether you said he wants to have kids. Okay, well, this could be baby brother, baby sister, someone he's dealing with at the moment, somebody in the family that's having kids at the moment. For you two, there will be a get-together, possible sexual interlude here. This is showing friendship only though. It's not showing a commitment. Your commitment card at the moment is black. But you do have the red 3. The middle row is showing something growing, something getting better, but it is just showing a sexual friendship, desire kind of connection between the two of you. Nothing more at this stage. I don't know how new it is for you, but the fact that you haven't met in person tells me that even if you've been talking for 10 years on a phone, it's still in this friendship phase, okay? The outcome about the two of you, it starts off pretty good. Again, we've got the King and the Jack sitting together. So this is something to do with him and a family connection. We've got the 10 of Hearts, which tells me that there will be a meeting, there will be a get-together, possibly being invited to somebody else's wedding or some kind of party. There is something there, but then it turns around and we get the opposite energy where it gets cancelled or it doesn't happen. So I see, this is your reading, I see on your side of it that you're getting very much involved in it, feeling that this is the love of your life, this is something that's going to be big. But when I look at the connection, I see a friendship. I see that he will start talking again. I see that there's some other things going on, possible medical kind of things, possible surgery. I also see this want to have family and everything. And I do see a possible meetup in the near future. I just don't see that maybe when you meet in person, it won't be what you thought or it won't be what he thought. You know, I remember people that I did readings for that were talking online to someone for years, and then they said when they met the person and they felt the energy together, it just wasn't what they thought. They liked the person and everything, but all of what they were feeling online wasn't the same. Anyway, let's see what else we get for you, caller and H, Scorpio. This might be different. I was just going to say that should have gone by now because I set that for 9 that time. Now, caller, I want you to think about 2 things in your head and we'll have a look at the energy around those 2 situations. Okay, now just to finish the reading off, we do have the player energy here, which is not something you want to come out. Player energy, someone, everybody loves this person, everybody thinks this person's great. He could be into his physical appearance, he could be very sporty, very energetic, hardworking. In regards to looking at a relationship between two people, I don't like when I see this card, because it basically just tells me it's a sexual connection, a friendship kind of connection, and it's not real solid. We do have, and you need to look these up. So these ones, look them up on that Psychic Revelation site. So you have the Knight of Wands to start, and then you have the Two of Swords in reverse. Better than upright, because upright, it's where you need to really take the blindfold off and look and see what's there. When it's in reverse, it's not as strong as what it is when it's upright. I feel that you already know that what is real, what is full on, and what, is this just a friendship? Is this just someone that I like talking to? Am I blowing this out of proportion a little bit? I feel that any kind of decisions you're making, you're going to make a decision soon, or he is. There is the Fool card sitting here. Now, sometimes in a relationship, especially with the Knight of Wands and then the Fool sitting here, it can be that you're getting taken for a ride, but also it can mean that there's a whole new beginning around the corner. So you need to look up Knight of Wands, Two of Swords in reverse, and the Fool, and then go straight to the love romantic section and see what it has to say about everything. You have the Manifestation card with the Magician sitting here, so something is going to eventuate. You have the Seven of Pentacles. Now, I don't know what Psychic Revelation says about this one, but when we're talking about a relationship, to me, this is all about planning to do something, planning to set a date and meet each other and see what's there when you two are together. Because you could be talking online for the next 12 months, and then when you meet each other, it feels like you're a brother and sister kind of feeling, or it just feels like, I can't see myself with that person. It doesn't work for me. So this, I feel, is you taking the steps and making the plan, but in Seven of Pentacles in the tarot can be over-analysing something, looking into it just way too much, thinking that something's going on when something's not. And your last card about this connection is a 3. Three of Wands. Three of Wands is choosing one and moving forward. Threes to me are friendship only. Sorry, but that's what I get. All right, so I asked you to think about 2 situations in your mind, caller, just to finish off. Just think about 2 situations. Up next we have Alyssa. So Alyssa's made 3 mini payments. Okay, so 3 mini readings. Okay. I knew it was a bit more than just a detailed reading or something, but I wasn't sure how much she paid. Okay, so we're going to be doing 3. So can I get her first question ready? All right, caller, think about these 2 situations. What do we get? If you want yes or no, your second one is a definite no. Your first one is probably yes, but there's something that has to be done first. You got the tree of growth, prosperity, harmony, family, unity. You have the bridges. The bridges card tells me that you feel like you're stuck here looking at what it is you want and not really working out how to get there. This card's all pure desire and attraction. So whatever you were thinking about, you may have been thinking about some sort of foundation and growth and understanding, not really knowing how to get there, but also feeling this sexual desire thing, you know. Your second situation that I said is sort of a negative energy and a no. This is secrets, things that you don't know. This is the money pit. This is all about where things are blossoming and the money pit, but then we also have this liar and this sneaky kind of behavior here. This is negative energy. This is secrets and lies and sneakiness. This is all to do with money and fortune. If you were thinking about a relationship thing, this is not good energy. This is just yucky kind of energy, especially with a money card sitting in the middle of this. It's literally like someone trying to find out if you, or you trying to find out if they have money, and it's all about that. So I'm not sure what that's about. If you were thinking about a job, this would be probably not a good job. All right, that's you. So first question. Oh, hang on. What are you saying, Chris? You're a chief privacy officer position to me today. He said Rebecca would be the one to decide, but everyone recommended me since I have the education experience. Wow! Wow! Remember when you were asking about the military or whatever, and then you were asking about some other thing, and I said there's an opportunity coming. I don't know if it's a promotion or it's a new job, but there's some offer going to come. This is it, maybe. Well done, Chris. Oh, so Chris, you want a reading to know whether you're going to get that position. Up next was, let me just go and check PayPal. Hang on, guys. This is going to pause again. Chris. Yeah, I've just seen it. I just went into the thing. I didn't even see that payment because it was right down at the bottom. Okay, so you're up next, Chris. Okay, so we're looking at the Chief Privacy Officer position. Wow. Well done. I hope I didn't pause that. Is everything still working? I don't want to start doing the reading if everything's not working. Is everything still going? Does somebody give me a thumbs up in that if I'm still recording? I just pressed a button on here that was a pause button, so I don't know if I've paused everything. It's still working. Okay, I don't know what that was, but I just went whack instead of getting rid of it, and I think it paused something. All right. So what's the position again? Chief Privacy Officer. Crystal has been offered a new position. Okay, we're going to be finishing up after the readings for Alyssa. I don't know if anybody else has paid, but people are starting to look about coming in here, and I won't be able to read with those people in. Oh, you donated, Erica. Okay, I may have to do a recording somewhere else. I think they're asking the people that work here what I'm doing in here and why can't they come in here. They can come in here, but all right. Chief Privacy Officer position for Chris. How will that all go? I've got other people looking in here now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's so many, like hundreds of seats out there, comfortable, more comfortable in here. Why anybody would want to come in here, I don't know. All right, I should have shut the doors and pulled the curtain across so they wouldn't even look in here. All right, Chris. Lots and lots of contracts and paperwork, and this is not a smooth transition. This is not like where you finish this job today and tomorrow or next week you walk into work and you start the position. There's a lot involved in this transition over. Are you going to get the job? You've got double kings, you've got a jack and a queen, you've got double aces. Let me do the tarots on top. Chief Privacy Officer for Crystal has been offered, been talked about. Is this the position she's going to take on? What's going to happen here? There's the offer. it's not going to be easy for some reason. I'm getting struggles about it. Bottom of the deck is the world. Bottom of the deck over here is the contract. So ending, starting, new beginnings. I don't know, as Chief Privacy Officer, whether you would have dealings with anybody interstate and overseas, or be getting information from overseas about things. Not even sure really what that job is, but congratulations anyway if you do get it. You have the Six of Wands, Six of Swords in reverse here. So is this position a new created position, or is this a position that's they need somebody to come in and rescue the situation? Because I'm feeling like somebody wasn't performing properly and they need you in there. There's the offer with the Knight of Wands, so there's the offer right there. The King of Pentacles sitting right beside it. I have to say that this means you are getting offered the job and getting the job. Five of Cups in reverse though. Ten of Wands in reverse. So this is where I'm saying it won't be a smooth going from one job to another job. I don't know if you're going to be landed with a big mess that somebody's left behind. Like the job I got once, and I went in there and they put a whole pile of files on the table and said this has all got to be entered, and it was 6 months worth of work that wasn't done, and then 6 months of work that was done incorrectly, and I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy at all. You do have the Ace of Cups sitting here in the tarot. You've got the Ace of Hearts and the Ace of Spades in the poker deck. So triple aces have come out. That normally means a contract of 12 months. So if you do get this job, it looks like it would be a 12-month contract, and then an assessment to see, or that it'll only last, the position will only last 12 months and then it would transition. And then the outcome,
function in here?
No. I'm live on YouTube.
Yeah, but we've got a function in here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll just finish this one and I'll move. Okay. Yeah, they didn't tell me anything when I come in. I'm normally in there, but it rained in there. Yeah. Anyway, Chris, then the outcome. The outcome we've got, it does look likely because you've got the King of Cups, the Two of Wands and the Magician. So it does look very, very likely that this position is yours. But like I said, with the three aces and one of them's upside down as well, I just feel that it would be a go-between before something else, if that makes sense. Anyway, I'm going to stop right now, Chris, and I'm going to pick this up. I'm going to try and find another place to get started. All right, so I'll be back. Everybody hold that thought. If I can't get back online, I'm going to go down the lounging area and see if the music's off in there. As you've seen, my microphone is not working. So if the music is off in that other room, I'll do recordings and send them through. Sorry about this, guys. I wasn't told that there was a function in here. So I'll get offline now and I'll do recordings.